Hey guys, Ray from BougeRV and Boat. So today I'm going to give you a kind of a sneak peek and a quick demo at a new product I'm going to be reviewing this summer on the boat. So this is from BougeRV and it is a portable air conditioner. Now our boat doesn't have any air conditioning whatsoever, just fans and things. So on those kind of really hot heat wave type summer days it can get a little stuffy in there. So I think this is going to be ideal. It's a new product they have. They had contacted me and asked if I'd like to review any of their new products. So fair disclaimer, this was sent out no charge as a review sample. Anyway, its output is 3,500 BTU, which compared to an RV air conditioner, typical in an RV, is around 13.5 to 15,000 BTU. So it's about a quarter of the capacity, but should be ideal for small spaces. And it may be useful in an RV in the future because we do a lot of dry camping. Same deal, we can cool down a bedroom or something like that. And that's my main concern, is kind of get a little stuffy at night trying to go to sleep. So we might be able to use this to help cool it down. It only draws about 400 watts versus the RV air conditioners around 1,400, 1,500 watts. So it won't take too much out of our batteries, and with enough solar going on during the day, we could actually run it during the day for free energy coming in through the solar panels. It's pretty cool as far as having a remote and also an app to control it, and front button switch. What else? We got size, about 21 inches this way, around 10 or 11 inches this way, and about 10 high, and right around 30 or 33 pounds, I think it is. So it's an air conditioner, but it's also a 3-stage fan, and it also has a dehumidifier function, which is pretty neat. It's the stuff that came with it. There's a tube there for if you're using the dehumidifier feature, it will actually put out some water. So there's a plug to undo and put on the tube, and a manual. And then this gizmo here, I've already deployed it, but it's a tube that you hook onto the end of it so that you have somewhere to push the hot air out. So while it's running, the hot air will go out a window or something, and the cold air will come out the front. Or you can do it opposite. You can actually put this outside and run that on the front of it and run it in, so cold air is pouring in through a window. Anyway, I thought I'll just give you a look at it, and we'll do a quick demo, and then I'll return later in a month or so after I've used it on the boat and let you know how it's worked out. So let's just turn it on with the remote here. Okay, and first we'll test the cold mode. Let it run for a while here. See how low a temperature we can put here. Oh, I heard it kick on. Let's let it run for a bit, and we'll put my thermal gun on it, IR gun, and see what kind of temperature of air is coming out of there. This stuff looks like it's flashing in the video, but it's just my camera that's doing that. In real life, that's all solid. And then we also have an app for it, which I downloaded. So you can set everything here. You got your cold. It's got a sleep feature, so at night you can put sleep feature, and it runs a little not so loud, and also has a turbo feature, and then the fan and the dehumidifier. It gives you a report of the current temperature that it's set at. You can up and down, plus and minus there. Okay, you can see there the tube is already getting quite warm, and just check the air coming out of there. It's showing right around 43 Fahrenheit. And around there. The tube here showing 86 Fahrenheit. So you kind of get the idea of what's going on there. Let's check sleep mode. It makes some weird noise back here. And we'll try the fan mode. Seems to have 3 different fan speeds on it. And there's high. And just low. And there's also a timer here. You can, I guess, have a certain amount of hours before it will automatically shut off, which is a good feature to have for a if you're going to go to sleep with it, so it turns itself off and doesn't run down the batteries too bad overnight. Maybe I'll just hook up a monitor wattage meter and we'll see how much everything is actually drawing. Okay, so I got a watt meter plugged in here. I'm just going to use a power box to power the air conditioner. So we'll just turn it on here. That'll probably be mostly fan going on. We got 35 watts. Now let's turn it down to where the AC will kick on. And there we go, I heard it kick on. And we'll see what we got. 319 watts, 320 watts, 120, 3.5 amps. Oh, not too bad. So this is where I'm going to use it in our boat here. You can see the cabin's quite small. There's our bed there. That door can be closed. So I'll take the piping here and I'll probably run it out this porthole and then put foam around it so all the hot air will go out. It should be able to cool down the inside. There, it's starting to kick up a little higher here now that it's run a bit. 378. So it's rated for about 400 watts. Proves that. Got some nice cold air coming out of there now. So we got different modes here. Right now it's in cooling mode. Try a different mode. That's dehumidifier mode. Let's see what that's drawing. Looks like about the same. 370 watts. There's nighttime mode. It's just showing 18 watts. Maybe it doesn't really kick in that much at night. What's this next one? There's boost mode for a rocket ship. Showing 46 watts. It must just mean the fan gets boosted. Go to fan mode here. F1. That's full fan. That's 17.5 watts. Low fan. Only about 5 or 6 watts. And medium fan. Around 9 watts. I had to redo the rocket ship boost mode because the compressor hadn't kicked on, I guess because I had turned it off the other mode and there's a few minute delay. So you can see in that mode we're getting 391 watts reading here. So that's sort of the max I think all it does is kick the fan on to maximum. When I looked at bedtime mode, it looks like it will only go at 75, so it must not cool down as much at the nighttime mode. Anyway, what I'm going to do is use this over the next month or so, maybe come back in July when we got some hot weather, and let you know how it's performed here in our boat. Just getting her ready to launch in a few weeks. Till next time, Ray from Love Your RV and Boat. Cheers, guys.